Let's get up. I had just freshly turned 16 when my mom messaged my old swim coach, Eric Troutman, who is the milker and kind of one of the owners here. And she was like, hey, Charlotte, like, needs a job, and she's like kind of interested in milking. And so he was like, oh, bring her on in, like, we'll train her and whatever. And it was kind of history from there. I got involved with showing that December when my heifer Dolly Parton was born. And so yeah, it kind of just happened because Eric was my childhood swim coach, so we kind of had that connection already. Being Dairy Princess is a really amazing opportunity, especially being a state Dairy Princess, traveling and everything, talking to consumers, and just overall just meeting with people. I love educating people. I love explaining what I do because not everybody gets to see the nitty-gritty part of it. You know, when people meet me, I'm all dressed up. I have a crown and sash on, and just kind of like, this is what I look 95% of the time when it comes to dairy. I also am going to be a sophomore at Delaware Valley University, where I'm studying dairy science with intentions of either going to vet school or becoming a dairy nutritionist.
This program that often kind of flies under the radar isn't flashy. It often is cultivating these young women and young promoters into the future of our dairy industry. Less than 1% of the population actually working on a dairy farm today. The connection that people like Charlotte are making and reaching those consumers is critical to help people understand where their food comes from.
So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to kind of push the cows in. So we milk about 20 cows at a time in a double parallel parlor. And so right now I'm just making sure that both sides are full so that when the milkers start, we can just get started right away. I'm very excited to see what opportunities await me after my reign ends, and I'm very excited to see, you know, the princesses that are going to step up into a state title role and see how they get to grow in the ways that I've gotten to grow this year. I still plan to help where I can with PDPPS because, you know, Dairy Princess will always hold a special place in my heart. So once a princess, always a promoter, we like to say.